Stream. What the fuck is poppin'? It's your boy Slays. Welcome to Music Mondays, episode 59. Holy shit. 59 fucking episodes, you know. I kind of fucking was thinking about it like a few minutes before I went live, and it's like, holy shit. 59 weeks in a row, 59 episodes. Let's fucking get it. But welcome. We got a good show for you. I got a couple topics to discuss. We're gonna talk about nothing too crazy. I think next week we're gonna have like sort of like a history lesson kind of show. We're gonna have like a real underground themed show. But we'll talk about more about that in a minute. But yeah, man, welcome to episode 59. Hope you're all well. Hope everybody's Gucci. Episode 58 is live on the channel. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe. You guys know the drill. And of course, live on our official Music Mondays YouTube channel. Which, shout out to anybody who has subscribed already, showing love on videos and shit like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. We all do. But thank you. So, episode 58 is live on the channel. SoundCloud Sunday, episode 20 is also live on our SoundCloud, which, if you didn't see, it was curated by myself, Dr. Freon, and the homie Waterfalls. We all got together, a bunch of artists that we thought is deserving of Music Mondays SoundCloud placements. So I'm gonna have a little bit of help curating playlists for our SoundCloud and for SoundCloud Sunday. So make sure you go show Water and Dr. Freon some love, man. I don't know how many more curators I'm gonna add to the team at the moment. Depends how all the guys work out, right? And how well they want to put their time into Music Mondays. But yeah, make sure you show them some love, man. I think if you were here last week, you heard me mention Raylo and how they joined the team as a writer. It was a really weird week, right? Like we originally had an interview planned with Raylo. It didn't pan out, and they dropped a review for AJ Simmons. That's also live on the website. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you go check that out. That dropped on Friday. And of course, if you're watching this live, it's Monday. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's at least past Saturday. But yeah, man. Raylo is an excellent writer. Definitely a workhorse. And I'm totally excited to see what else they can cook up, man. It's gonna be really dope to see. But I'm not sure if they're dropping an article this week or next week. We'll see. It depends. But I'm gonna try to fit an article of my own in this week. I think we're gonna try to like switch off like every other week. But for the most part, Raylo can drop as much as they want. But of course, you'll hear more about that and see more about that on our socials. So if you don't follow us on socials, make sure you do that. Follow us at All Music Mondays and all platforms. But yeah, man, everything's fully updated. Website's looking good. Discord's popping. If you haven't joined our Discord, definitely do so. But yeah, man, that's about it for updates. I don't like to go too in depth with updates. Just a little bit of you know, common updates for y'all, you know. Just some important shit, really. But things that are coming for Music Mondays. What's up next? By the end of March, I want to say at least the end of March or beginning of April, I'm going to be doing a duo podcast with a couple of artists. So more information on that as I figure it out. Next week, I kind of want to do a sort of like underground history lesson, sort of talking point. Just gonna talk about basically how I got my start in the underground, what's going on with the current underground, all sorts of things like that. I have a few things I want to show everybody. So I think that's what we're gonna do next week. I think we'll still do submissions or go through some submissions. I think we'll do half submissions and then we'll do the other half maybe next week or something like that. But or not next week, but the following week. So yeah. Definitely trying to get some more people on the show. Definitely branch out and do some different types of YouTube content. And just different podcast content as a whole. I wanna expand the things that we do with the show. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I think we have a decent amount of reviews for this week. But yeah, what prompted me wanting to do sort of like an underground history lesson was not only the passing of underground pioneer Lil Bo Weep, rest in peace, but I just think that a lot of artists that are around in this generation need to understand the gravity of people like Lil Bo Weep and what has been done in independent music and the underground for a while, and a lot of people just don't know about it. It's just the fact that I've seen and watched and met so many people that have changed their lives independently, without a paycheck, without a budget, without a label, just based off the love and talent of their music. So I think that's something that is totally worth talking about, and it's something that I kind of want to use Music Mondays for. It's just really important to me that we keep the vision of the old underground and all the people who paved the way alive. Like, we have to keep it alive. And I'm not talking about the shitty parts. I'm not talking about when it died out. I'm talking about all the good shit. You know what I mean? All the good shit from A to B. So that's definitely something we're gonna do next week. I think I should get together a couple of videos. I already have 2 or 3 in mind, but I'm gonna get together a few videos that I think we need to just watch on the channel and really have a few talking points about. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do next week. But yeah, man, we're just trying to keep pushing forward, and just really do a bunch of really good shit this year. I think I'm just gonna take it one step at a time. I have a bunch of shit planned for this year, but day by day shit changes. You never really know what's gonna happen with a lot of shit. So one step at a time. Just really gonna take Music Mondays to the next level, as much as I can, for real. And I think that's about it. I think we can get right into it, man. I think we can get right into reviews. Oh yeah. if any artists are wondering the best way to support Music Mondays or anything like that, because we never have, never will sell playlist placements or article placements or anything like that. You can't pay to be on Music Mondays. We'll contact you, we'll ask for submissions, we'll do all that sort of thing, but this is not a pay to play platform. You guys know how I feel about that, and if you don't, go check out some old episodes of Music Mondays. I'm very vocal about paid promo and shit like that. But if you're interested in a way to support Music Mondays, subscribing to this Twitch channel is one of the best ways that supports me and the company directly. You support Music Mondays as a platform, you support me as a creator. Everything I make from Twitch goes right back into my setup, Music Mondays, everything to give you guys better quality content. So, with that said, if you're ever interested in supporting the channel, that's probably the best way to do it. Or if you're looking for personal management, if you're looking to get one-on-one training, coaching, anything like that with me, I have my rates and promo on my socials. If you're interested in the Zomslays experience and really want to take your art to the next level, if you need help with promo, if you need help with rollouts, if you need help with post promo, anything like that, feel free to contact me as well. And that's just for people who want to go more in depth with Zomslays. I'll still be doing free articles, free beats. I don't necessarily charge for any of those things. But this is just for people who want a further experience with me. That's there as well. But with that said, thank you to anybody who has been supporting Music Mondays, who does show us love. New artists, old artists, day ones, everybody. It's been quite the journey here for us, and I'm just really excited to keep it going, man. Day by day, I'm just thinking of new shit and just really making sure that Music Mondays is everything that the underground needs. So, with that said, let's get right into it, man. I gotta tweet out the stream. And we're gonna check out reviews. Yo, Kale, it's good, homie. I hope you're well. Decent amount of submissions this week, like I said. Nothing out of the ordinary, though. One thing I have been stumped on, though, is how I'm going to truly, like, sort of handle submissions if we get, like, 20 or, like, 30. Because, like, I mean, like, 4-hour streams are long, but they're not that bad. But, like, anything past that is, like, it's, like, unlistenable, never mind watchable. Unless you're, like, featured on it. And even then, you're not watching the whole thing. So it's just, like, I really gotta cap off submissions somehow. But I really want to, like, cross that bridge when I come to it. I'm not too concerned with it right now, because we haven't even gotten, like, 20 at once yet. I think the most we've ever gotten is, like, 16, 17 at once. And, even then, not that bad. Doing good, hope you're well. Yo, thank you, homie. Appreciate it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. So, with that said, let's talk about submissions. You guys know the drill. And if you don't, let's talk about it. So, these are what submissions look like. We only take submissions through Twitter at the moment, just because that's the easiest way for me to curate things. We don't take them through DMs or email or anything like that. Basically just to keep the show free flow. we're able to go through submissions pretty easily like this, so it just makes it easier on my end. So if you're ever interested in submitting anything for the show, this is a place to do it. Basically, one way that I might handle submissions ever being like overloaded is I might just switch it to email, because that way, like, artists who are actually serious will be able to submit their music. But then again, I don't know. I'm still very up in the air with it. So like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But with that said, these are the tweets that you need to drop your work under. They always read as follows: artists and creatives submissions are open for live reviews on Music Mondays, live on 3/7/22, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/SonPlays, which is here live now. If you'd like to submit your music, artwork, fashion, or digital creations, drop your links to portfolios below. All our forms are welcome. So basically, we've reviewed everything from obviously music to cover art, digital art, real art, paintings, NFTs, people's clothes, fashion, merch stores, you name it. We have literally reviewed it here on Music Mondays. So feel free to submit whatever you want. It'll always be considered, looked at, and most likely reviewed on the show. Currently, right now, we just go through pretty much top to bottom. So if you're interested, always drop your links to portfolios here. And yeah, that's basically about it. And of course, nothing gets listened to or anything like that. Everything's always real and raw reactions, unless it's something I've heard prior, of course. But that's that on that. I think that's about all I wanted to mention. Maybe there's something else. But either way, I said a lot at the beginning of the show, so all the important points that I wanted to talk about were already discussed. Just got off work. What's up? Yo, Dread, what's poppin', homie? How was work? How was life? What's poppin'? What's Gucci? Hope you're well. I think we got like 10 or 11 though. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11's not bad at all. Let's go. And I guess the amount doesn't really matter. I think it's more so I like to know like what kind of a show we're about to be in for. So that's why I do that. And on top of it, man, like it always helps that people support the YouTube uploads and everything like that. Because they do take a while, you know what I mean? Like 4 or 5 hours of free flow talking is sometimes a while, you know what I mean? I've been doing this for like 60 weeks straight. So that's why it's going to be good to really have like dual podcasts and just like a bunch of shit going on, you know what I mean? I got a bunch of like plans in the works to really handle submissions and give like a fresh spin on things. So make no mistake, this is going to be forever here on Music Mondays. I've been doing submissions since day one, but it's always amazing to see how far it's come. So if you do support us, thank you. Thank you. So let's get it. You guys know the drill. I think Offspring is the first submission, and Offspring always has sort of the longer visuals. So we'll do like 4 or 5 music submissions, and then we'll check out Offspring's VOD here, so that we start off with music and then get a little bit of a variety of content. You know what I'm saying? So, up first is the homie Bloodcat. What is there not to say about this motherfucker, man? In this caption, wait, I want to change my submission. I want to submit this vid I made this morning. This morning, by the way. So, what is there to say about Bloodcat, man? Like, this motherfucker, I can't even remember the first time they submitted. All I remember is the feeling of being like, yo, this is like some of the most raw and uncut unique shit I've ever seen. And that's just as far as vocalists go, but Bloodcat's an all-around like super versatile artist when it comes to production, engineering, visuals. This motherfucker can do a lot, like a real lot. And then on top of it, you add like the work ethic and how much a Bloodcat is able to drop. He's got all the pieces that you would need to really put yourself in the lane that you want to be put in, to be honest with you. Especially when it comes to sound, though, because you really can't name people that Bloodcat sound like. I think Bloodcat really sounds like Bloodcat. Like, sure, you could like draw like sort of like comparisons, but there isn't really like a like clear-cut inspiration, which I don't think is necessarily a good or bad thing. It's just something you notice and makes somebody even more unique, you know? Bloodcat needs to pay me child support for his... That's what I'm saying, Dread. That's what I'm saying. This motherfucker, bro. So, I think Bloodcat submitted an audio track, I think Monday or Tuesday or something like that, but they switched submissions, and wanted to submit a visual. So this will be a really good watch. And Bloodcat said dropping, I don't know, like a 325 probably. So March 25th, expect this visual. I assume on Bloodcat's channel probably. So let's check it out, man. Look at this title. Look at this title. Hi Zom. Hi Bloodcat. This will be really, really dope to check out. So we got a really good first premiere unlisted link. We're gonna drop a like on it. We're early as shit. The description already ready to go. Got a lot of lyrics here. See, this is what I like to see. You guys know me. You guys know me. It's already 2 thumbs up from your boy. So of course, let's crank up to 1080. Let's make sure we're at full volume. Bloodcat, I am. Official premiere dropping March 25th. Or maybe March 25th, but expect it March 25th. Let's get it. I like this already.
Hey, yo, who made this? Else made it.
Ain't your late beats killing shit. Nobody knows it, take it serious like I am. I don't even think that y'all be hearing this like I am. None of it the same dish, that's a milky chance. We try the same way, but no one's steering it like I am. Who you know that do it like me? Nobody. Who you know been do it like me? Nobody. Cut the check and come and do it like me. Nobody. She see the commas, she fuck on the period. I see the drama, I don't take it serious. I saw my mama, she dripping amphibious. You don't fuck with the cat, and you don't know what year it is. Fuck a mama, pull up, run the clip through. Take my bands all on my body just to slip through. You can talk a lot of shit, but don't forget you ain't my ass. You can take a lot of hits, but you gon' put me on the map. Everyone who got their parents on a wiki page. The easy way, the sneaky way to make you think they hurt more. The only thing they tell you is to work more, learn more, earn more. But you know that you worth more. You know that you bought enough seats, take it serious like I am.
Wow, this hook.
We try the same way, but no one's steering it like I am. Who you know know they do it like me? Nobody. Who you know can do it like me? Nobody. Got the check and thumb and do it like me? Nobody. Nobody. I won't take my homie bitch unless she paying for a three-way. You paying off the whip, I'm dropping cash down the freeway.
Damn.
Until she cut it off, she put it up on eBay. You took your shorty to Panda Express, I only believe New York, full of new whip, new torque. Make that pussy pop, no cork. Swallow my kids, no stork, no fork. Gotta play it in the snow, I done built the snow fort. Diamond crazy, feel like OMG. I can take a hoe from you, but you can take a hoe from me. I paid the bills, I bought a car, I bought the groceries. You took that bitch to Disney World and I flew that bitch overseas.
Wow. Yo, this is a fucking hit. Wait. Wow, we're starting to show off real fucking hot. Okay, listen. This is giving me like very like Disney Channel kind of like comfortable vibes, bro. I'm telling you, like, and it didn't hit me until like probably like the second verse where like I feel like Bloodcat's writing went fucking crazy. Biko crazy in that mask fly. The mask was one of the things that sold me for the very first time. I think one of Bloodcat's first submissions was a visual, and the mask is what fucking sold me. I was like, wow, that's like really fucking dope. He snapped for sure. Yeah, I think so. I was like, holy shit. So yeah, you guys know the drill. We're gonna break it down 3 categories. We're gonna talk about the instrumental, we're talking about vocals, and we're talking about the overall theme of this track. And of course we got a visual here, so we gotta talk about the visual as well. The beat, bar none, is definitely one of the stars of this track. The beat alone could be a really good single. I really fuck with Bloodcat's beat choices always, but the mixing and how loud and crisp, and not loud in a bad way, it's just really loud and crisp, like it's really taking up a good amount of space with his vocals. Like I really fit, like Bloodcat is either picking beats or choosing beats or producing beats that really just fit him really well. I'm not gonna lie, like Bloodcat has just a way with beats, and I fuck with it. I fuck with it a lot. So A+ for me on the instrumental for sure. Shout out the producer, they went absolutely fucking crazy. Bloodcat gives me more laid back. Dude, I feel you though. Dread, I feel that a lot. So yeah, beat choice solid. I really like that a lot. Vocals though. Vocals is another really shining attribute of Bloodcat. Now, you know, I don't really care about your opinion or anybody's opinion about autotune, you know what I mean? Because like music is so subjective, right? But there's shit that's like really good and there's shit that's like really not good, and this is really good. And Bloodcat's vocals, I think like autotune is used in a way here where it's just so fucking, it's just so nice. It's just so fucking nice, bro. Like, it's not like oversaturated, but Bloodcat has like this special kind of way that he mixes himself. Like if Bloodcat's not mixing himself, I feel like whoever's doing it it's just like, I don't know, bro, like it's just this amazing kind of like, to me anyway, like I can't really think of too many people that can utilize autotune in this way. And I've spoken on this a little bit before, where like Bloodcat like draws a line like really well between like the natural like sort of sound and then like the autotune sort of sound. I really like it. And if you like pair that with like aggression and like really like passionate sort of like just lyrics with a lot of like energy, this is what you get for real. So A plus on the mixing, man. Like I really, really enjoy this mix. Especially with the beat. There's no clashing, nothing like that. You guys know the drill. I really fuck with songs that at least sound crisp. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying everything has to be like super professional, ultra quality, because not even my shit is super ultra professional quality. Um, as long as it's listenable, you know what I mean? Like it's got to be listenable. That's it, you know. And this is comfy. So with that said, some of the writing here is just like some of the coolest, I think. Just because it's like a roller coaster, right? Like I feel like the hook is super strong throughout the whole song. That's not even a question. But I feel like the first verse was sort of like a roller coaster, right? Where you're going on Superman or Bizarro and you're going up like straight for a while, you're going up straight for a while, and then like I believe like the second hook comes in and then like the second verse drops and it's just like, yo, holy shit. And it's like equivalent to getting to the top of a roller coaster, you know what I mean? And there were just a bunch of like special bars in the second verse where I was like, wait a minute, holy shit. So I feel like Bloodcat definitely kicked it up there, and I really enjoyed that. So all in all, I like the whole, like, not cocky or egotistical, but it's just like really confident vibes on this track. I really like the vibe of this track 100%. Just comfortable, you know what I mean? Like I like artists that can expand like to all types of avenues, because I'm a person who listens to like a lot of emotional music for the most part, but I like emotions in this way as well. You know what I mean? Like I like music that like makes me feel something as a person. Um Whether it be, you know, sad, mad, angry, happy, like I like music that makes me feel shit. And this is definitely like that sort of vibe to me. So vocals A1, honestly. Um Really just top tier Bloodcat here. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I were to put somebody on to Bloodcat, it would definitely be this or his last release. 100%. It would definitely be this for sure. But before we move on, I want to talk about the visual here. Halfway through, like I was getting like real Disney Channel kind of vibes. You know what I mean? Hey, this is Bloodcat, and you're watching Disney Channel, and this motherfucker is just like this energetic entity on your fucking screen, bro. Like that's what I'm getting from this. But I like the way that this is edited. I believe it is edited by Bloodcat. Produced by Al's Beats. Yeah, everything else by Bloodcat. Jesus Christ. So this is what I mean. You guys know how I feel about a DIY anything. If you're out here filming your own videos, doing your own thing with just everything without a budget and just doing things in a way where if you have the ability to, you're like making the most of what you have. And this is like the perfect example of that. You know what I mean? Like what, you need a fucking green screen, an editing program, and some props in your crib, and you can do shit like this. Like I'm telling you, bro, like motherfuckers who aren't on this, or like people who like want to be on this but just don't feel like it, are so dumb. But if you don't have the ability to, that's fine, I understand. Like totally understand. But if you're not like at least trying, or like, you know, if you're like, damn, I wish I could do visuals, I don't have a budget, motherfucker, you don't need a budget, bro. Like there's so many artists that do iPhone videos now, like, and just do analog shit. Like, bro, you can do whatever you want. Like straight up, just put your mind to it, and this is the result you can get for real. So one other thing I did want to mention as well is the editing in the later half of the video, sort of like right here, is just like way more intense than like the beginning of the video. And I don't know if that was on purpose or anything like that, but sort of previously how I said about the second verse was really good, the like later half of the video kicked up with the second verse as well. So I was like, damn, this is like really dope. And then the outro with the cover, really enjoyable, man. Really enjoyable. So with that said, this has been Bloodcat I Am official visual, March 25th or late March, man. Be on the lookout for that. Shout out to Bloodcat for the submission. Thank you, homie. Much fucking love. Keep doing your thing. You know I'm watching. You got this. Thank you. And you guys know the drill. Of course, every artist featured in today's episode and every episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. That drops every Saturday as well. I missed it. No, bro, it was so good. It was so good. I was late today. Nah, it's all good, guys, because I ended up switching up the schedule to kick back an hour. Instead of starting at 9, I started at 8 now. So it's all good. It's all good. It's still kind of weird for me too. Because like I've been starting the show at like 9 o'clock Eastern time for like the start of the show ever since I've been doing the show. I was just at the doctor's. I hope that went well. I hope you're all good, Mark. But yeah, still a bit weird for me. So that was a great visual. That was a great visual. And pray for me, boys. Hey, whatever it is, you got my energy. Not even a question, son. Not even a question. Up next, we got the homie Mac 2 times. I believe this is a brand new track, man. Mac is an artist that has been consistently submitting to Music Mondays and takes all of our criticism and everything that we give him as advice and just takes it and goes right back to the studio. Like if you, man, like if more artists would do this kind of shit, I feel like a lot more people would be a lot farther than they'd want to be. Mac just takes reviews and it's just like, okay, like I'm gonna go make another track. Like that's fucking amazing. Like that's like really amazing to just like be able to just go back and make another track and make another track, make another track. Like, because some people take criticism or advice or this or that and just like don't listen or this or whatever the fucking case may be, right? But Mac has been one of those returning artists that consistently submits, just like Bloodcat, but Mac always takes advice on the chin and it's just like, fuck it, I'll just go release another track. Like, this motherfucker drops like a track a week. Like, that's great. So I think that's really dope. They submitted a track titled Vision Blurry. SoundCloud track, which is nice. You guys know how I feel about that. A Vision Blurry. Cover is kind of funny too with the broken. Yeah, no. Dude, Mac has like these covers where just some of the most unique covers, dude. I really fuck with Mac's covers. Vision Blurry, Mac 2 times. Let's check it out, man. 2 days ago, brand new track.
Vision blurry, yeah, 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 vision blurry, I'm off these drugs, yeah, I just popped a 30, purple in my body, yeah, my drink for 30, I got some brothers that's gon' shoot, and they aim like Curry, yeah, niggas gon' try to set me up, keep my head on swivel, my mom ain't gotta worry, yeah, I'm evading the cops, yeah, switching lanes, no Tory, yeah, I got weed in my lungs, I'm high as hell, and my vision is blurry, yeah, this mic might be little, but you're still throwing bullets like Kyle and Murray, yeah, somebody screaming, better go get your mans up in a hurry, yeah, vision blurry, 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 yeah, vision blurry. I'm still hurt from heartbreak, yeah, feel like she poking me, yeah, just had paralysis, yeah, that's why I can't go to sleep, yeah, I might just be tweaking, yeah, probably should go and smoke a tree, yeah, hickory dickory, this shit getting into me, playing game Mortal Kombat, but you ain't gon' finish me, I'm moving slow motion, look what this thing did to me, look what this thing did to me, anxiety me fucking my body up mentally, yeah, not trying to hurt my body, but I'm stuck in the chimney. I meant the abyss cause it's shit and it's sickening. Devil trying to scare me, but he ain't gon' get to me. Trying to be great, wanna go down in history. Vision blurry, yeah, 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 vision blurry, yeah.
I love how Mac, dude. I know. I love how much Mac progressed as I first heard. I completely agree. Like that was like the first thing I was gonna say. Like this is like so much progression. Like Mac, this is such a fucking improvement since like your last couple tracks. Like not that those are bad either, but holy shit, this is like this shows that you're either listening and fucking taking it on the chin, or you're just fucking getting better. Like regardless, either way, good for you. Let's get it. You guys know the drill. 3 categories. We're gonna talk about the instrumental. We're talking about vocals. And we're talking about the overall theme of the track, man. So when it comes to Mac and beats, Mac definitely has a real emotional choice when it comes to instrumentals. And definitely not like on the sadder side. They're just more emotional. Emotional trap, really, to be honest with you. Sometimes they're more on the alternative side, but for the most part, it's very emotional trap. And I like Mac's beat choices, so Mac definitely knows what he likes as an artist, and no matter like which like whatever like people think you sound good on, don't really need to listen to that. It's like whatever you feel like you like and shit. So, and whatever you feel like you're most comfortable with, to be honest. So that's like a really crucial part in what Mac does here, to be honest. So with that said, I'd say the mix was pretty good too. One thing I feel like maybe the beat was a little loud compared to the vocals, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I would say that would be my only gripe, to be honest. But other than that, it was pretty good. Very listenable, very enjoyable. Just a solid emotional trap beat, to be honest. So A+ on the beat for sure. Vocals are really where this track shines. It's just really like Mark said, like it's really amazing to see Mac's progression. Like sometimes like I'd give critiques like you know, vocals off beat or fucking, you know, mixes off or whatever. But this is definitely the biggest improvement that I've seen, especially when it just comes to flow. Just even wordplay, like everything's like cohesive. I really like it. So beat was solid. Now the vocals as a whole, like I said, huge improvement. But when it comes to the instrumental and your vocals itself, I felt like either your vocals were too low or the beat was a bit too loud. It depends on whatever you heard on your end. But either way, next time I would just focus on mixing now, like to be honest, and then just improving vocals from here. Like this is like such a big improvement. Like I knew Mac always had it in him too. Like I really did, because like I said it every fucking time. Like it was like right there. You know what I mean? I was like, Mac, bro, like it's right fucking there, bro. Rhythm was so much better too. No offbeat vocals. Exactly. Like it was almost like Mac's like maturing like right before our eyes as an artist. It's really sick. But I remember myself saying that so much about Mac's tracks, where I was just like, dude, you're right there. Dude, you're right there. You know what I mean? And he finally fucking, like, it just improved. You know what I mean? Like, some artists are so fucking stubborn and stuck in their ways that they don't want to listen to anybody else, or they don't like, I don't know, like, it's like taking criticism, like, or critiques or advice or anything like that, because like somebody could shit all over your life, right, and be a piece of shit, which I don't advise you do, but there's always something you could take from it. And with us, it was just more of giving Mac advice and just sort of talking about his track and what I enjoyed as a listener, as a first time listener. And to take that advice and really like go do something with it is really like telling on Mac's ethic and how much he likes to do music and just how much the shit really like means to him. So I gotta tip that, man. Like very tippable. Very respectable, man. Seriously. So with that said, like Mark said, rhythm was such an improvement. Really, really enjoyed this track, 100%. But the vocals were huge, huge on this. Um, but as for lyrics, like themselves, um, simple but effective. I like the hook. Um, I was more so like starstruck with how well Mac like sort of performed vocals here. Like I really feel like Mac really like just took fucking storm here, you know? Um Really nice to see an improvement like this, I'm not gonna lie. Really, really fucking cool. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to mention. Um I do want to see more of this and hear more of this, man. Like this was a like this made me happy. This is like why Music Mondays is effective and like why um I do the shit that I do. You know what I mean? Like that's why like I this is why like I never saw it okay to ever charge people to like talk about their music or listen to their music because there's so many people out there that want people to listen to their music. So if you're going to come on and support a platform like Music Mondays and support us, I'll 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 always be like that. You know what I mean? Like I just never I always hated those motherfuckers that not only took your money, but they didn't care about like improving you as an artist or like telling you like what they didn't like or did like or actually even like giving a fuck. So this definitely like really brings me enjoyment and like tells me that like we're doing a good thing with music because motherfuckers are actually like at least improving and then they submit new tracks. Like I love to see that. And like that's like one of the only things that you could ever want from this. For real. So, with that said, good shit, Mac. Really, really enjoyable track. Overall theme, Mac is definitely an emotional artist, without a doubt, but Mac has the ability to sort of make like drowned out sort of drug tracks, which I think you could almost put that in that category. Except this track is more upbeat. Um, just by a little. But overall, typical Mac theme. Mac definitely uses music as an outlet, and I think we can all relate to that, even if you're not an artist. Everybody needs an outlet for something. So, shout out Mac. Really, really, really fucking solid track here. Good job on the improvement, man. Would love to see more from you. Keep doing your thing, homie. Much fucking love, and thank you for the submission. That is really some of the coolest shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, just awesome. Just fucking cool, dude. Honestly. Really love that. And like even if it wasn't us or me, like even if it wasn't Music Mondays, right? Like it's still cool to see that progression and then people like come back with another track like, "Ha, go fuck yourself." Like say this is offbeat now, motherfucker. Like I love that, dude. Like prove me wrong. Improve. I love that. Good for Mac, bro. Awesome. Up next, we got the homie Julian at school, man. Julian hasn't submitted a track in a minute. I think we did review their last track, but they made the recent SoundCloud Sunday playlist, volume 20. So if you haven't heard that, go check it out. Only the Underground's finest available on there. But regardless, they submitted a new visual, man. Julian is one of the better alternative artists I found early on. Like, I've been rocking with Julian for like early Music Mondays days. You know what I mean? Like, I think as soon as we made our socials, Julian was like one of the first people to come over and really embrace the Music Mondays platform. So I always got to shout him out for that, man. But Julian has this great, like, alternative trap kind of almost lo-fi style. It's just got a really unique flavor to it. Almost with a little bit of pop sprinkled in there. You got it already. I just know it. Yeah, like, you know, come on, bro. Come on. And this is the first watch I'm getting of this visual as well. So this will be really dope. And our second visual of the night already. I think tonight's going to be a visual night, chat. Like, motherfucker, we got like 3 visuals today. This is great. I'm loving this. Holy shit. You know, because I always love reviewing audio, right? But like visuals, I can like, I don't know. I just like them, to be honest with you. Like, and like, I just like putting on for them, you know? Just because we all have the ability to watch them. So it's like a premiere, you know? But I love me. Julian at Google, man. Let's check it out. Of course, volume on super duper high. Drop that a like. Put that on 1080. Full screen. 3, 2. Let's get it. This goes crazy already.
It's not like I ever thought you would love me. It's not like I never saw you above me. Oh, you threw it all away. It's not like I never thought you would love me. It's not like I ever saw you above me. Oh, you throw it all away. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that I'm yours more. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that I'm yours more. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that I'm yours more. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that I'm yours more. And she talking like she ain't got time, like she ain't got time, like she ain't got time for me. I be bugging like this, that John, who evaded my mind, who evade me every other week. I'm beyond it, I'm out of my line, try to show her my shine, but she ain't got time for me. She ain't got time, so she ain't got time, so she ain't got time for me. Save me, loving you is hard. Care for me, I'm better off without you. Where's my love? Where's my love?
This motherfucker just popped the fuck off. Okay, so you guys know the drill. We're gonna talk about the instrumental. We're gonna talk about vocals. We're gonna talk about the overall theme of this track. Mark definitely likes it. I definitely like it. Of course, I've already heard the audio, but the visual. This is my first. A raw reaction added to the need to feature list so fast. Yeah, Julian would probably work 100% with you. I actually feel like you guys' sounds would be really nice, especially like even like your rappy shit, Mark. I feel like you guys could go crazy together. I'm not gonna lie. So you definitely need to hit him up. Instrumental here is just fucking. This is one of the like wildest sampled instrumentals I have heard in a minute. I don't think I've heard the original sample of this, but the sample is fire regardless. But the drums and the structure are fucking amazing on this instrumental. Triplin and Charlie, man, they fucking snapped. This is like, you could tell this was a collab beat because I don't think one person could snap this hard on one track. I mean, sure, they could, right? But you could just tell that it was like a flavorful beat, you know? So huge props on the beat choice. Really like this fucking beat a lot. And the mix was great too. Bonus points on the mix. Obviously not too loud. Sat really nice with the vocals as well. Yo, let's fucking go, Kale. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. But yeah, mix was great on the beat as well. Wasn't too clashy with the vocals or anything like that. I thought it was really good. Really good. So shout out whoever mixed this. 100%. Vocals. I think from the last track that I heard from Julian, I didn't really have any gripes with anything like that, but you can tell the improvement here as an artist as well. Like, motherfucker, it makes me so happy to see artists improving, bro. And like just actively trying to get better and actively trying to like release tracks that they feel are like top tier to them. Like, this is just like, I couldn't be happier listening to this. Like right off the rip, as soon as Mark said yo, like I said the same thing in my head. I was just like, damn, like this motherfucker is hitting notes and just like peaking, bro. Peaking right now as an artist. Like, Julian just gives me these like these very like pop, lo-fi, like emotional kind of like just I really like the vibes here. I really like the emotional vibes a lot. Chills, yeah, like I was like, whoa. This is just like a really great example of what alternative pop and like mixed with like some real good like some just like slow trap, slow like lo-fi could really do, you know what I mean? You mash all those in a blender and you could get some shit like this. For real. But I think vocals are really one of the shining parts of this track, 100%. Julian painted enough of a picture with the audio, but I feel like these vocals with the visual now are really fucking top tier. Like, the visual just amplified like his emotion like 100%. So with that said, man, good fucking job. Like, good fucking job. Like, this is a solid release. This is just very underground, very DIY, very independent, not overly like edited with like anime and fucking other bullshit. It's like, it's perfect, you know? It's got that right, that like just nice right touch of underground as to where you're like, ah, yeah, this is some DIY shit. And it's done well though. You know what I mean? It's done with effort. It's done with care. So, great fucking job. Let's talk about the overall theme of this track now. Um, got a lot of fancy bars, got a lot of simple bars, but I feel like this hook is great. This fucking hook is great. Little on a shorter end, so I feel like Julian made the most of 2 minutes. I feel like this is a great 2 minute track. Lots of structure here, lots of variety. Definitely didn't keep it stale at all. But like I said, from the rip, definitely more on the emotional side. Definitely more on the like serious kind of like making the most of 2 minutes, huh? Like, lol. But it's just more. It's more like upbeat emotional, right? Like it's more of like super like, I wouldn't say like positive, but it's definitely got a more confident vibe to it. And I like that. I definitely like that. Because don't get me wrong, Julian can do a lot of shit. I've heard a couple different tracks and styles from Julian, but this is one where I feel like Julian can really excel in. I'd like to see more of this, 100%, for sure. So before we move on, let's talk about the visual here. Just another example of how like you really don't need to do much. I don't know if this is edited by. No, okay. So I'm not sure who this is edited by, or maybe Julian edited it, but either way, this is one of those visuals where it doesn't take much. It really doesn't. Like there's probably a total of like 2 or 3 shots, maybe more. Couple different outfits, you know what I mean? Take your sweatshirt off, boom. And like you can get a dope ass visual like this. Like, and then you add in some cuts of like, you know, shit that you like, you know, movie quotes, scenes, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Make it your own, you know, like make it dope. Take inspiration from visuals that you've seen. All the above. Like you know what I mean? So, and I think another like really dope factor about this is Julian's comfortability on camera. Julian's really comfortable on camera here. That's one thing that I always take note of is if you're just like comfortable on camera, you know what I mean? And Julian definitely had no problem with the camera, very natural, very just kind of smooth, you know? So that was a really good addition here. Like I feel like it can make or break a visual, and you just kind of gotta do more of it if you are uncomfortable on camera, you know? So with that said, Julian is cool. Make sure you follow Julian. Follow him on SoundCloud, follow him on Twitter, Instagram, you guys know the drill. And with that said, all artists featured in today's episode and every episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. That shit drops every Saturday. So, be on the lookout for that. How many? Let's see. We got a decent amount of music left. We'll do like one more audio track and then we'll go check out our homeboy Offspring Mysterious and see what he's got for us this week. Which will be really dope. Somebody said my name? Nope, nobody said your name. No, I'm just kidding. What's good, Offspring? How are you, homie? Hope you're well. Yeah, so Bloodcat good, Mac good, Julian good, Offspring holding off. King Mark music. Well. I almost forgot to submit. There is a lot I could say about Mark, man. There's some. Oh, we got a throwback here. Let's go. Okay, bet. There's a lot I could say about Mark, man. I think other than saying anything that I usually say about Mark, you know, extremely unique, extremely bright. But the thing is with Mark is I think in a like sort of a time when underground isn't really underground right now, I feel like Mark really embodies that, and that's why I really like Mark's style and how Mark really moves. Mark reminds me with a few others, of course, but that there are real artists out there with unique sounds, unique sort of energies and ways that they carry themselves that are still out there, that are really underground and really care about this shit and want to make dope shit and want to work with new artists and want to make this a career for the right reasons. So Mark really is one of the embodying artists that I found recently that are just extremely talented, man. Just extremely talented and just really gets the underground and like understands how a lot of things work. So definitely excited to get into this one for sure. I just be me, yeah, see, like that's what I mean. Like that's sort of like what I like is like you're not really trying to do anything. You know what I mean? You're not really like forcing to try to like be King Mark music. You're just King Mark music. So that's what really makes a lot of the shit here. I fuck with that a lot. And I think a lot of people will, for sure. So with that said, Mark submitted a track titled, I wrote this song on the 31st floor balcony, all one word. This looks like a fucking Zom track, if I ever seen one. Definitely was heavily influenced by Bones, and I have a few songs that just don't have spaced out, and they look exactly like this. So this is definitely going to be a banger, I can already tell. Motherfuckers who don't space out their songs are psychopaths, including me. So let's get into it. So 5 minutes and 20 seconds, 3 months ago. Crazy ass people. Not for real. Like, not like, you know what I mean? Not like, you know, not like cooked, but, you know, the good kind of crazy. And the bad kind. All kinds of crazy. But this is going to be good. I wrote this song on 31st floor balcony, Prod Parker Joseph, King Mark. Let's get into it. I'm kind of excited to see what this is about to be like. Blood Cat Forever, what's good, baby? Hope you well. Just wavy right now.
Remember every night I was sleeping all alone. Just got another text, my ex, you wanna catch another movie. We sipping truly, turn over new leaves. Take this tree, grind and roll it up in this loose leaf. Attach the ink to the pen, write it out like the letters on a pan saying juicy. Can't afford Louis, maybe some Gucci. I'm rocking Hanes up on the briefs, but you say it's too cheap. But you're not like me, you wanna fight me. Just relax, we can take this out back. And now we get excited. He pulled the gun, he don't wanna fight me. Put his finger to the 9, said count to 3. Bullet ring and the smoke filling up the air. Police is watching, so you best not try running over there. Get very scared, I've seen him pop up over a couple squares. Take your head off, call him mama bear. This shit is very rare, but it's still overplayed. Will you still think the same? When you go switching lanes, making money, change the name. She said she loved me, she just loved the fame. She said she want me, she just want the gains. I really don't know what to say, but I'm going through these laps like a mental track. All these bitches said they want me, but I don't love them back. I just run it back, no running back. I just wanna know if you'll really love me back. Like, fuck, let me check my phone. My ex, she text me, she just wanna know if I'm alone. Sent the text, but I regret it though. I don't really know why she blowing up my phone. She said she outside, yeah, she just pulled up. I said I'm inside, like 31 floors up. I don't know if you really wanna take the stairs. I just wanna know why you bother coming here like fuck it. I got a budget, I'ma blow that shit out. You know I can't be above it, and I just love it. Prescription pills, you know that I does it. Take a bag and flip it on the ring, you know I want it. You know I run it. You know I'm done with this shit, you know I'm done with this shit, you know I fuck, said I'm fuck. My mind fucked up, no, I cannot think straight. I've been screaming and fiending for like a week straight. Watch the pop boil over after what she say. Thinking I might lose my cool watching this replay. Tell me will you stay? I've been disassociated, my mental been on a relapse. Thinking I might just take it back. Talking to a therapist upon a beanbag. You see that? I'm not stable at all. Yeah, they praying I fall, but that won't stop me at all. No, I ball. Yeah, they praying I fall, but that won't stop me at all. Yeah, we ball and I. Yeah, fuck it, we ball and I don't care at all. Yeah, wish I you do this, you think that I'm crying over no bitch. Yeah, fuck it, I said fuck it, I said fuck it, I said fuck it, we bomb, we bomb, we bomb, we bomb, we bomb, we bomb, we bomb. Yeah, fuck it, we bomb.
Wow. Okay. That was really, really fucking interesting. Cause this is like that shit actually puts you in a trance, to be honest with you. So let's just fucking get right into it. We're gonna talk about the instrumental. We're gonna talk about I know, I really like the outro too. We're gonna talk about the instrumental, we're gonna talk about vocals. We're gonna talk about the overall theme of this here track. So, 3 months ago, you can really see the progression that Mark has made with his more recent tracks, but at the same time, you can also see the versatility here. This is really one hell of a track, I'm not gonna lie. 5 minutes and 20 seconds, it's not easy to write that long. There's a lot of bars. So, with that said, let's talk about the instrumental. Parker Joseph definitely fucking snapped on this. This is the ultimate kind of chill beat where it's like you just need a long ass motherfucking kickback, kind of like a lo-fi kind of just kind of chill beat. And Parker definitely served us that. I really, really like this instrumental a lot. I'd say the mix is really good as well, to be honest with you. I like the whole sort of almost phone booth kind of voicemail vocals with the lo-fi aesthetic and sound that Parker brings here. I really do. I really feel like this is a great pairing. So a beat choice and a beat overall, A1, 100%. The vocals are really unique to me because not only is this a really long track, it's 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Not like really long, like it's not a fucking movie, but it's longer than your average, right? So to be able to write this many bars and keep up with just the overall theme of the track is really impressive. But one thing that I like as well is the pairing of sort of like the voicemail style with the beat. I really like that. But on top of it, Mark is sort of giving this flow of like, he's not really like having a flow and cadence. It's more of like poetry, right? Like there are these tracks where I find them to be poetic and sort of like you're reading poetry off of like just shit that you wrote, you know what I mean? And it still ends up being cohesive. And I really feel like this is a case of that, to be honest with you. And that's what music is, right? Like it's pretty much a form of poetry. So I really like tracks like this. I feel like Mark definitely got a lot off his chest in terms of vocals and writing, for sure. Once again, lots of simple bars, lots of creative bars. Just shit that makes you listen. Like it's a very listening track. Like you could listen to this track all the way through and not like lose your attention because it's just got lyrics of all kinds here, and you just want to hear what Mark is about to say next when it comes to like witty or sort of like clever bars. So I like the writing here a lot as well. But vocals mix pairing with the beat, all really great to me, to be honest with you. This is one of the more unique tracks I've seen from Mark, and by unique I mean really unique. This definitely separates itself. So I like it. Overall theme, I wrote this song on the 31st floor balcony. I mean, it's tracks like this only like they mean something to the artist and you get what you get from it. If you're a first time listener, Mark, you pretty much get what you get from this. Like whatever it means to you, it means to you. But what it means to Mark is literally why he made it. You know what I mean? So not an overall like overly obvious theme here, but you could listen to bars and come up with a theme for yourself or why you relate to it or why you think Mark made it. But I feel like this is more of a Mark track, if you will. But nonetheless, a great showcase of his versatility for sure. So with that said, thank you, Mark. Make sure you follow King Mark on all socials. Follow him on SoundCloud. Follow him on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You guys know the drill. Every artist featured in today's episode and every episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. Dropped every Saturday. This one was 100% made to be. Yeah. Much love, Zom. Did amazing, man. Yeah, Mark, like, I really like that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I really like that one. I like artists who not only branch out, and this is just me being non-biased, like, artists who branch out, but also, like, sort of just make tracks for themselves. You know what I mean? I like that shit a lot. So up next, man, we got the homie Offspring Mysterious. Now, if you remember last week, Offspring submitted a visual, and I was talking about his intro, and he actually linked me his old intro. So let's give this a look here. Now, I think yeah, cuz his intro that I really enjoyed, I was like, yo, this is fresh as shit. So this is the old intro that he linked us, and we have a Offspring visual to watch. So let's check these out really quick. Yo, wait. So I think Offspring sent a message in the Discord, was like, wait till you see the fucking dude. Let's just check this out. Look at this motherfucker, bro. Let's go. Okay, how could that not hype you up, though? Yo, that was fucking... Okay, bro. We see, this is why I love the Offspring segment of our episodes, man. It's just really classic shit. I'm not gonna lie. Just really classic shit. So, with that said, they submitted a visual titled Reminiscing Reflection. Is it me, or does it feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone? I don't know. Let's dive into the world of Offspring Mysterious, though. For sure. We're going to pop this open in YouTube as well. So this should be good, man. Let's crank up the quality. Full volume. So, movie time is on game. Facts, this is going to be good. One of the things about Offspring Mysterious is not only a jack of all arts, cover arts, visuals, production, art of their own. Offspring is just a real jack of all trades, and I just always have a lot of respect for Offspring because Offspring has this wide variety of content that not a lot of people have, to be honest with you. It's just great. It's just great stuff. Offspring as a creative is somebody that everybody should at least know about and be aware of, and really could take something from, no matter what. You know what I mean? So let's get into this. Oh, it's gonna be good. Uh. You know, at this point, it just occurred to me, Offspring, have you ever considered being an actor or pursuing a career in acting? I think you'd be good at it. Like, we've seen this motherfucker in so many scenarios, bro. There's no way Offspring, like, wouldn't be a good actor. I have. That's the start of my YouTube right now. Well, you got my vote, bro. Just even on some, like, independent shit, you know? Independent films, doing shit like this. Filming. Coming up with different shots, directing. Like, all this is directed, you know? By you. Yeah, duh, for real. Of course. What the fuck? Getting fresh. Fun fact about this video. Some of the clips you see are videos I made a year ago. Really? Huh. Holy shit, that thing lights up? What the fuck? Yo, that's like the freshest mirror ever. What the fuck? Would you go crazy too? Bro, that's trademark Offspring. Swear. We've seen so many versions of Offspring's crib, bro. Something tells me you should have did that. Yo, facts, Mark. Facts, facts, facts. Yep, the hoodie's iconic. I'm just waiting for him to hit a light or something again. Bro, that might have been my dude. That was fucking hilarious. How that same mascot tossed on a hot dab nail, absolutely destroyed. I bet you it started to smell like plastic, huh? Fucking F, thanks. Never, that shit had me dying. Bro, as soon as I saw that, I had to replay it like 3 times. Smell like ass. Dude, I just know it did. I just know it did. That nail was what you was the nail permanently smelled like fucking... Oh shit. Offspring taking L's right there. Jesus, bro. Fit is fresh. Sorry, no light bulb hits this time. It's all good. We'll just wait. But bro, imagine. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I could definitely see that. You're like, oh shit. That snare going crazy. This beat goes crazy. You not believe how well I played off the torch scene? This motherfucker is like, what the fuck?
No. No.
Bro, that edit.
Egg.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Uh. Nine months, boy. What's good, Tyler? Hope you're well. I knew this beat was gonna be hard as fuck. I knew it. I was like, there's nothing you could put on this but a fucking... Yeah. Yeah. I just knew it was gonna be tight. That coffee still gives me nightmares. Me as fuck. Wait. What the fuck? That was so... Wait.
I, Ruka Sarashina, promise not to tell. I'm begging you.
Hey, stop that!
Please, you have no idea how important this is to me. I'll do anything you want. Anything. Swearing that you won't tell anyone.
Why should I have to go to all that trouble for you?
Come on, please. Just say
Have not seen. Yep. Can't say I have.
Rudy's my friend, so I can't let his new girlfriends get hurt. I can bear the thought of her getting hurt. She may just be a rental, but you have.
I'm invested now.
I should tell you that I'm a rental girlfriend too.
Think that girlfriend leaves for real? Didn't Lisa B at Lisa Shody. Put that girl in layaway. Can make monthly payments, I promise. Well, that was wow. Came across a very curious manga today called Dick Fight Island. There's a couple of things that ran through my head. What the fuck? Look, I'm curious how the fuck you got through with saying that. How the fuck... That fucking shit. Twitch fucking blows, bro. Nah, there's like auto mod that should be able to just like a fucking like not let you type that. No, wait, did you really? Dude. You really did. The kitchen scene? There's another one? Dude. That's good. That is fucking good. Dude, I noticed this one. That one's pretty subtle. He's John Cena. I need that hoodie. You and everybody else in this chat. Uh. Well, that was fucking one hell of an Offspring edition of the Music Mondays movie segment. That was great, man. That was fucking great. I am never cease to be impressed by not only your creativity but your energy on camera and your ability to consistently hit your ceiling with the stick inside your house. Yeah, man. I'm gonna say it again. If there's one thing you can take from Offspring here is truly the work ethic. Offspring has a shitload of content that is all DIY, all independent. Pretty much anything you could think of that you could do yourself, Offspring has proved that you can do it yourself. Regardless of budget or regardless of anything like that. And there's a couple beats in here that were really, really exceptional. I really enjoyed the music here. And of course, the descriptions are insanely well done. Got your interview, website, Linktree, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, songs used. Just well put together. Last week we had a basketball one, which was really creative. So this is definitely this is just one of those things that's so unique to Music Mondays that I can't see us not reviewing some form of Offspring content like this. So, with that said, Offspring Mysterious, thank you for taking us on another trip. And per usual, everybody go follow Offspring. Make sure you follow them on all social medias, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You guys know the drill. And of course, every artist featured in today's episode and every episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. So, with that said, I think we have about 5 more left. Good on Offspring, good on Bloodcat, good Julian, good Mac. Yep. Let's go. So up next, we got the homie Nomad Dread. And yeah, Bloodcat. It's just like a Twitch thing where fucking you have like a fucking it's not like a bot thing. It's supposed to be automatic where like it's just fucking stupid, and it needs to be fixed. But either way, yeah. No Name Dread. No Name Dread is one of the I'd say Dread has one of the darkest and most honest styles that we've ever had on Music Mondays. Wait, did I miss mine coming late? Do you mean my good as in good to go? Oh yeah, you were the first one. You were the first one. But Dread has one of the most darkest and most honest styles I've heard here on Music Mondays yet. And by honest, I'm just mean by emotion and sound. Dread is just got to be. I'm curious as to what this track is going to be, right? Because Dread can go one of two ways. You could get like a mix of two styles where like dark lyrics, upbeat stuff, instrumentally, or you're just going to get dark all around. And not like negative dark. I would say more so aesthetically dark, vocally dark, lyrically dark. It's some of the shit that you don't really see done well in the underground, because it's not like fake dark shit. Like you could tell that Dread actually embodies the music that he makes, for real. You could just hear it in their voice, in the passion, in just the energy. Energy tells a lot in music, and Dread definitely holds a dark energy when it comes to their music, in a good way, in a really good way, because you need this kind of style. You need this kind of style around. It influences a lot of things. And like I said, I wouldn't say like overly, negative dark. That's not the kind of dark I mean. It's just very dark and ethereal. It's very dreamlike. It's got a unique flavor to it. It really does. So I'm kind of excited to get into this one, because 10 months ago, Dread is dropping consistent tracks left and right. But I'm curious to see how the improvement has been. I believe we've reviewed a couple of older tracks from Dread, but for the most part, it's been all recent stuff. So this will be good. Rip still high for Dread though. Yeah, facts. This is gonna be good. So You Don't, Prod Dark Boy, No Name Dread. Let's go.
Might be gold, smoking on some dope, and I hit the slopes. Both I like the pole, all this just a coat. Can't see shit through the smoke, diving off the boat. Fuck, I can't sleep, it's been all week. I'm
wow.
going deep, passing through me. What I used to be, this is new me. I just can't breathe, I'm drowning in the sea. Drowning again. I just end this feeling always comes to an end. Down, can't prevent. The end, my friend, so ready again. Been feeling sick, I need to throw up. I ran out of tricks, my mind about to bust. Bounce on the sticks, don't mean I lust. Do it like that, I get a rush. Come on, stir my heart in the dust. Run a shot to my brain in the slush. Just hitting cross, now there's no one I trust. Getting old, gotta break out of rest. Was doing good, but I ran out of luck. Now I'm down bad and I don't give a fuck. Gotta lie to myself again. Trust became my best friend. Only thing you don't question. But you don't feel holy when I float. Been lonely when I roll. Getting smoky on the road. No, I'm clean like soap. One day might be gold. Smoking on some dope. And I hit the slopes. Both I like the pole. All this just a coat. Can't see shit through the smoke. Diving off the boat.
So literally as I spoke right before I played this, and then after I played this, Dread 100% made me eat my words, man. This is definitely one of those more like upbeat kind of dread tracks I was talking about, where even the hook was more so like it wasn't as dark as typical dread tracks. So I'm definitely intrigued, man. Like, this was great. This was great. Even the vocals were a little bit like higher. Like, this is really interesting. But Dread's easily one of the better, if not the best person who does pitch down vocals. I just really like Dread style with a lot of the shit he does. Really, like, it's like not like, I don't know, there are some tracks where you could like almost relate them to like a chopped and screwed sound, but like Dread makes it so it's so cohesive, and it's very like, I don't know, it's like got this sort of mix to it. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I think some of the crafting that Dread and whoever else involved does to their vocals is really impressive. Really, really impressive. So with that said, let's talk about our three categories. We're gonna talk about instrumental, we're gonna talk about vocals, and we're gonna talk about overall theme of the track. Beat choice here is great. Dark Boy did a really fucking good job. I agree with Kale. The 808 stutter was really good. The melody was really fucking catchy. Melody is 100% ear grabbing for sure. It'll definitely make you turn your head. But beat alone, really good. Mix is solid. I like the drums. Got some variety. Not sort of like overdoing it. Definitely a Dread beat, without a doubt. I like Dread's choice. Definitely knows what he wants as an artist, 100%. Now, when it comes to vocals here, because beat choice is definitely A+. I think that was a great addition. But when it comes to vocals, I think truly, Dread's use of mixing and editing and just crafting his vocals really is such a like shining part of a lot of his tracks, man. Like, because a lot of people could make and sound like Dread, but how many people can actually perform it well, release it well, and sort of like make it sort of cohesive? Not a lot, and like make it sound good at least. Nah, there's some, but more not, you know, is really not a lot. But one thing Dread has definitely done well for himself is carved out an area in the sound of like pitching vocals, whether that be up, down. The vocals can just be really utilized in a way in modern music that you can get a sound that you really like as an artist, you know what I mean? Because it's not really about what everybody else likes. It's like, okay, like, can you make something good that you like? Okay, well, this is a fucking example of that. 100%, like, without a fucking doubt. So I'm a huge fan of how Dread does his vocals, for sure. Whether that be him or everybody else involved, I still really like the vocals, regardless. So beat was absolutely solid. Vocals are really, really solid. Lyrically, definitely like a lot of Dread's writing too. Like I said, this is more so on the 50-50 kind of teetering, where it wasn't like super, super dark, but it was more so a pretty hard beat, and then like sort of mild lyrics when it comes to the amount of darkness, you know what I mean? Because Dread, I literally said it at the start, I thought we were about to go into another dreamlike sort of Dread track, and this is definitely almost the opposite. This was a bop. This is a real fucking bop. Not only flows and cadence wise, but I really think the hook overall is another shining part of this track. I mean, and it's really only 1 minute and 30 seconds, So you can only do so much with that time. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you could have added in another verse here or there, but when you see a track this short, you either got to think, okay, this is about to be really fucking fire, or like not long enough and fire. You know what I mean? And I think Dread definitely made the most of a minute 30, 100%. And it definitely didn't get too repetitive either, lyrically at all. Definitely solid, definitely. So beat definitely A+, vocals definitely A+. I was really surprised. Definitely an interesting sort of spin 10 months ago. But without a doubt, I could see where the improvement came in for Dread. Even the mixing is it's not that the mixing is bad here. You can just see the improvement in Dread's newer tracks. Because I like the mix on here actually. It's actually a really solid mix. But you could see Dread progressing with tinkering with his vocals and tinkering with things and making shit sound differently here, or you know, just giving his vocals more personality. So that's what I mean by that. And you love to see that. I think today's episode was really about progression. Like almost every submission here showed that everybody is making progression. Like, this is 100% a fire track. But whether you submitted a new track, an older track, like almost everybody on here has been progressing, like at like a crazy good rate. Which is just fucking awesome to see, bro. Like I can't even explain to you guys how hype that makes me to see people actually like super progressing, you know? Like, and like actually be able to hear it and like actually be able to go back to old tracks and be like, oh wow, or go to new tracks and be like, wow, you've fucking done so much work, like da 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 da. Shit like that makes me really happy. I fuck with that a lot. So, instrumental, absolutely solid, great beat choice. Vocals, great. I love the pitching. I love the mix. I love the personality. Theme. I would say relatively simple theme. More so just a bop. This is definitely a bop. And what do I mean by bop? It definitely just makes you bop your head. Definitely not more on the emotional side, definitely more on the chill side. The 808, like I said, definitely makes the track. So when you're talking about chilling, this is definitely one of those tracks where you're driving down the road, driving down the highway, driving wherever, and you're bopping. 100% you're bopping to this, especially the hook. I could see an extended version of this actually becoming like a really, really decent underground hit for sure. Like, you get this to the right section, people wouldn't stop playing this for sure. Yeah, 100%. And bonus points for the cover too, because Dread always has a really unique cover taste. I like the whole, what is it, the fucking like cutout newspaper clipping sort of style. I think that's one of the first things I ever said about Dread was I really like the cover style of just the whole cropping and like pasting and like sort of this whole deal. I fuck with that a lot. 100%. So, with that said, everybody follow Dread on all social media. Follow him on SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram. You guys know the drill. No Name Dread, thank you for the submission, homie. Much fucking love. Good fucking shit. And keep doing your thing. I can't wait to hear more from you. Let's fucking get it. Dude, I agree, Kale. I was like, oh shit. I think he's done that a lot too. Great submissions, man. Everybody has just been progressing so much. We got another great Offspring fucking visual. Like, Mark, man, let's go. Let's fucking go. Up next we got the homie Kale. This will be a really, really, really good treat. Yo, if you haven't seen dude, Dude, it's gotta be on YouTube, right? Somebody has to link me this. What is it called? It's gotta be on YouTube, right? Somebody find that meme and link that shit to me. Holy oh shit, 3 years ago? This is a throwback episode, bro. This is a throwback episode. My god. Okay, so up next. It ain't water, Playboy. Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. No.
Only if you got that wine fine. Only if you got that sip tight. Only if you got that wine fine. Only if you got that sip.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark.
Woo! Uh-huh.
Say water, Playboy.
Get it. You really want somebody that don't really need you. Girl, I know how much you really want somebody that ain't trying to keep. You know what I said?
Dude, what was this guy doing?
You know what I'm talking about, baby? Gotta get your gold change. Now get your gold change. This is some company. Got this drink in my cup. You think it's water, Playboy? Ain't no water.
This ain't no water.
Popo don't know that, dude. Popo think it's water, baby, but this motherfucking Grey Goose, baby. Drink in my cup.
This motherfucking Grey Goose, baby. Yo, it's nah, wait, dude. Dude, I can't wait to hear this. It ain't water, Playboy, but Popo don't know it, dude. Dude, Prawn Kale grimy. All right, man. So. You guys don't know, man. Kale's one of my favorite producers that we found recently. Kale's got such a personality to him. Just as a producer, man, one of the producers that actually treats himself like a producer, as an artist, just makes tracks for them, releases instrumentals on their own account, releases instrumentals for themself, like, bro. Definitely good to see producers out here moving like this. I think the majority of producers could take something from Kale and really just build a brand, release music, and just fucking have fun with the shit. You know what I mean? Because I've seen Kale work with a bunch of artists, but I've also seen Kale release a bunch of instrumentals on their own. So, you know what I mean? Like, you really have to do both as a producer. You know, like, you really have to do fucking both, and I think Kale does a really good job at that. Because it's, bro, I wouldn't be anywhere like without moving like that. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't do vocals. I'm pretty sure Kale doesn't do vocals. Like, so all we have is our instrumentals, and like to be able to put personality and quotes and dialogue and do a bunch of really dope shit with our instrumentals. I don't know where we'd be. You know what I mean? Like, you have to do that shit. So, without further ado, let's get into this. And you know what, Playboy? Let's fucking go. And it's a collab as well, 3 years old. So, let's check this out. I did. I had a feeling there was going to be a sample in here. The Popo don't know that. I did for a short period. See, I have never touched vocals, but, still, my point still stand. I still definitely am glad you did this shit. Definitely.
Popo think it's water, baby, but this motherfucking Grey Goose, baby. Drink in my cup. We gon' get a little bit. I got this drink in my cup.
No way. Oh, come on, bro. This is harder than a fucking bitch. I am bricked up. Holy fuck, bro. Stripper music, yeah, definitely. Definitely. We all bricked up. Sheesh. A slowed fade out, man. So, man, what the fuck? All right, we're gonna break this down, man. We're gonna fucking break this down. Obviously we can't talk about vocals here, but we're still gonna talk about the instrumental. We'll talk about the overall theme of the song, and we'll break down some other parts of the beat. But holy shit, man! Like, I was waiting for the sample to come in, and then there's the sample of the original video right off the rip. So I was like, okay, this is about to be hard as shit. And then as the sample was playing, I noticed the tags down bottom. Just definitely a stripper anthem. You could totally see somebody snapping on this beat, and this being played in the clubs for sure. Especially with the bridge right here. I thought that this was really like it was a great addition to a relatively short beat, right? And I think short beats need to have a lot of variety, and this is definitely one of them. So when we're going to talk about this instrumental, I think the melody is definitely one of the shining parts here, and just because of how simple it is, and you didn't really need to go crazy to fill up space, especially if you're gonna use drums like this. I feel like this 808 really was another talking point, if you will. This 808 definitely made the track, in my opinion, just because of how much bounce it gives it. Shout out Grammy for that melody. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, there you go. Grammy fucking snapped then, 100%. Grammy fucking snapped. The melody's great. But this 808 definitely is another shining star. Totally super bouncy. Made you want to bob your head. But also, there wasn't really a lot of stagnance. Like, this beat didn't get very repetitive whatsoever. And that's partially due to the sort of like the break in the middle. I think that really gives it a little bit of a refresher. Because it's different than other breaks. It's more so it keeps with the bounce, but you don't get as much bass. So it's like a break on the ears, and then you just get right back into it. So it keeps the variety going without being too sporadic. No one's heard of him. He produced an underground hit. Man, it depends. Ooh, there's a lot of underground hits. There's a lot of grimies. Tell me which hit, and I'll be like, oh, that grimy. So yeah, drums, A1. 808 definitely. Oh my god, that old? Holy shit. Whoa. Whoa. See, yeah, that's some rare. That's why. That's definitely some rare. Holy shit. Wow, 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 wow. Shout out Wavy Jones and Ghost, man. If you don't know those names in the underground, I suggest you familiarize yourself 110%. Without a doubt. If you're in this chat and you don't know who that is, go get a history lesson, motherfucker. Shout out Schema, by the way. But instrumental, overall, the melody here, really, really well done. Drums, great. Definitely no stagnancy here. Now, there really isn't any gripes with this beat. Like I feel like producers should really do this type of shit more, where whether it be a collab or not, you take a sample, you just make some hard ass shit and you go and put it out. Like if it has variety, it's gonna get fucking played, it's gonna get favorited, you're gonna get love on it, and somebody's gonna hit you up for more beats, bro. Like I wouldn't be surprised if somebody heard this and fucking asked you for beats. I would not be shocked. So man, if you're a producer out there, fucking put some beats out, bro. Stop fucking cooking up 100 beats, flexing it on fucking Twitter and never sending shit out, bro. Like, or even releasing shit. Like, fuck, man. DMs be dry. See, I think the number one thing that I benefited from as a producer and got me the most placements and collabs with artists was finding one artist to work with consistently. I really feel like that's like the number one thing is just like finding an artist to let me wet him up. Finding an artist to work with just one-on-one, you know what I mean? Find one artist, lock in, and just fucking make album on album on album. And then when that artist finally gets their break or finally gets to where they want to be, hopefully your relationship with that artist will be at a point where you two are literally just going to be the duo shit. You know what I mean? Be on the lookout for something. Let's fucking go. See, collabs happening live here on Music Mondays, man. Let's fucking get it. But yeah, man, overall, I love this collab. This is a really, really great thing that Kale's doing when it comes to his brand. It's just really somebody who's taking their producer name and showing why producers can be artists. You know, this is why. You know what I mean? This is exactly why. This is a perfect example. Go and sample some shit. Go make a hard ass beat. Collab with somebody. Like, pick a cover and just put some shit out, bro. Promote it. Put it on, you know what, Spotify, everywhere, bro. Like, people listen to instrumentals all the motherfucking time, bro. Like, so, all the time. Pog, I forgot. Nah, it's type Pog U. Pog, no space, capital U. But A+ for me, man. Shout out Kale. Thank you for the submission, homie. Much fucking love. Everybody go follow Kale on all social medias. Follow him on SoundCloud, follow him on Instagram, follow him on Twitter. Follow him everywhere, man. Thank you, Kale. Keep doing your thing. Much love. And I can't wait to hear more fucking interesting bangers from your ass, baby. Let's go. Let me see. What is it called? Hold on, chat. We're on a mission. It's fucking... They changed it to Komodo Hype. Well, there you go. Jesus. Komodo Hype. Wow. They really beat the shit out of that emote, didn't they? Stream. Let's fucking go, man. New shit in the works. New Kale in the fucking works, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go follow. Show him some love, man. This is one of the most unique fucking personality, talented ass motherfucking producers out here, baby. Showing producers why they need to be looked at as artists. Stop disrespecting yourself. Put out some fucking music. Motherfuckers. Tired of telling you all this shit. Kale's been doing it for 3 years, god damn it. I've been doing it for 4. God, fuck. Just based off that track alone. So yeah, up next we got the homie, Lord Heretic, bro. One of the most consistent submitting. Dude, I hate when I do that. You guys ever do that where you're about to say 2 words and then you just like fucking fuse them together? Bro, I do that all the time. Since 2016, actually. Yeah, see, motherfucker, Kale's even got a year on me, bro. I've been making music since 2017. Banger Heretic track, by the way. I'm definitely interested. Now, Heretic's one of the most consistently submitting artists here on Music Mondays. Probably one of the first people to drop tracks here on Music Mondays. As soon as the tweets are out, Heretic's ready to go, man. Straight up. But probably one of the hardest, if not the hardest, alternative trap artists I have ever heard. Without a doubt. Without a fucking doubt. This might be an older Heretic track, but we'll find out. Oh shit, we only got a year on this bitch. Let's go. Just didn't vibe with my older stuff. Yeah, I'm not a fan of my older shit either. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like when you're a producer back then, you just make what sounds cool rather than like what you think your sound is. For me anyway, you know? Until I really developed like a taste. Or like, I guess like a taste to like make my own taste. Or like the taste that I wanted to make. It's weird. It's very weird. But, per usual. You guys know the drill with Lord Heretic, man. Is definitely the leading shot caller as far as really hard alternative trap goes. I wouldn't call it trap metal. I think that term's really whack. You could call it trap metal. I just look at it as like the harder side of trap. But nonetheless, Pisces, Lord Heretic, Prod Cinematic. Let's get into it, man.
Cinematic.
I'm falling down too easy, in pieces, no reason. I'm falling down too easy, don't need me, don't leave me. I'm falling down too easy, in pieces, no reason. I'm falling down too easy, don't need me, don't leave me. I'm falling into pieces. Can't see me, can't hear me. I'm surrounded by my demons. Don't fear me, won't go away. Never mind the money, you can go and keep that. Don't need that, I don't need that. Never mind the drugs, you can go and keep that. Don't need that, I don't need that. You always know where to find me. 6 feet deep, but I'm not asleep.
It's a banger for real. Wow. Okay, dude, so first off, I thought this track was called Pisces, and I was like, dude, not Pisces, because I was like, oh shit. Dude, I just knew for some strange reason that this track was like, I already just, because I thought it was called Pisces, right? It's called Pieces. I thought it was gonna be a fucking emotional, and it fucking was. And I remember a grip ago, Dread was in the chat and was like, they haven't heard Pieces, right? And I was like, nah. And I was like, wait a second, holy shit, this is that track. And boom. Yo, if I have him on here, will you please fucking take care of that? But wow. what a fucking change. What a fucking change this is, man. This is just like I think Dredd said one of the things, what the fuck was it? It was like, um yeah, that's what it was. Dude, I don't have a mod in here. I need more mods. But I think one of the first things that Dredd said was to listen to this track, because we were talking about how Heretic makes a lot of hard shit, and it's just like a real general in some of the alternative harder sides of trap. So this is a real fucking pleasure, dude. Let's break this down, man. I got a lot to talk about this one. So, per usual, we're gonna break it down by 3 categories. We're gonna talk about the instrumental, we're gonna talk about vocals, and we're gonna talk about the overall theme of this track. So instrumental, cinematic snapped, bar none, without a fucking doubt. Not only did Heretic sort of really show what this beat deserved as far as like lyrics and flow, but cinematic alone really produced a fucking gem right here. The 808s are so fucking crisp, and the way that this is structured is just perfect for Heretic. I like this beat choice 100%. And definitely sort of a gloomy kind of vibe, and of course that's what Heretic was going for. So I think they hit the nail on the head with the sound 100%. But holy shit, this one definitely threw me off, man. Because I mean, who knows, like it could have been a harder track, right? Like the waveform could have been, you know, like you look at the waveform and you're like, okay, this could be a harder Heretic track. But the fact that it was almost lo-fi style was sort of like just a relatively simple emotional hook. It was really impressive, and only a year ago, right? So like, it's not like, yeah, dude, I make all types of music, and like the last time you made some shit like that is like fucking 10 years ago. No, bro, like this is literally only a year old. So it's like, damn, that is kind of fucking crazy. So like I said, beat choice is great here. I think Cinematic did a really good job. Super crisp, vocals don't clash, and I think the loudness is actually perfect, I'm not gonna lie. But really great track as far as the instrumental goes, because this is one of those that you could really hear this instrumental being released as a solo, because we were just talking about Kale and producers being artists. This is definitely one of those types of beats where you could release this and it'd be great, especially with the sample at the beginning. Awesome touch. Any producers who go the extra mile to put samples in, shout out to you, man. Really puts personality and a lot of uniqueness into instrumentals, for sure. So beat choice is great. Vocals definitely different from the Heretic vocals, you know what I mean? It's pretty fucking different, I'm not gonna lie. And I was already pretty much put on by No Name Dredd. Dredd was like, bro, like I forget his exact words in chat, but they said that we hadn't heard this yet, and we certainly didn't, because pretty much the majority of Heretic's catalog has been harder, louder 808 alternative trap, and which he's been great at. He's probably one of the leading scorers of that genre, 100%. As far as the underground goes, without a doubt. I haven't heard them, and we haven't put them on this show, you know? But so that leaves Heretic, bro. Definitely a leading scorer in that department. But when it comes to this kind of flow and cadence, this is a whole different kind of genre. This is definitely some alternative, really just emotional vocals. Definitely wanted to get some shit off his chest, and was just feeling like shit, you know what I mean? Falling to Pieces is a relatively simple idea to get behind. So lyrically, I think he did a really good job when it comes to the hook. Simple, effective, but the mixing is what I really want to talk about here. I'm gonna be bouncing around. I have a lot of ideas going in my head, but the mixing is something that is really intriguing to me, because this is the first time I'm hearing Heretic actually sort of take a different approach to his vocals. Because I don't really like to go through people's catalogs, unless I'm, doing research or something like that. When it comes to people who submit a lot, because I want to have raw reactions, you know what I mean? Like, and this is a real treat for me. I'm not gonna lie. Now, that's not to say I don't listen to everybody's music, but what I'm saying is I like to limit it because we have situations like this where I really hadn't heard this yet. This is brand new to me, and it was such a turn to see Heretic to be able to take this and really run with it. By this I mean the different style of vocals. So really, just an A+ job. This was great. The writing was great. It just comes across as a really good, simple, emotional track. One of those tracks that you really make just because you're feeling like shit and for no other reason. You know what I mean? Because it's not to, fucking. It's to get it off your chest. To be real. So, with that said, this shows Heretic's versatility, man. Like, Heretic has the ability to be able to go out and do some other shit. So I definitely like to be able to hear this. I definitely like to be able to hear more of, like, recent Heretic kind of shit. Like it's just I'd almost like a mix of the two, because Heretic has the ability to go super crazy when it comes to just the harder side of his tracks. But this was just it just fucking blew me away. I'm not gonna lie. But rather enjoyable. The hook was catchy. The writing was good, and effective. Not overly done writing. Not that there's really a such thing as overly done writing. There's just writing that you could fuck up. But I think he did a good job here for sure. So beat was great. Shout out Cinematic. I think Heretic and Cinematic paired really well. Vocals were excellent. The mix was great. I don't think the mix strayed too far from a typical Heretic mix, but definitely a different style than, of course, we're used to on the show. And just Heretic mix in general, right? It's just a little bit different. So I'm impressed. And like I said, this shows the versatility, man. It really does. So, with that said, what's the ongoing theme here? Pieces, man. It's not a hard topic to get behind. And it's definitely just one of those tracks where you're gonna hear it at the right time in your life, right? Like, you're gonna hear this shit at the right time in your life, and you're gonna be like, this is what I needed right now. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, those emotional songs, if you're going through it, if you're feeling down or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, somebody could hear this and fail their math test and have it bring them to tears. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I feel like emotional music is like so important to not only me, but I just think music in general, man, because it's like the purest form of music, right? Like there's there's not a lot of comparisons to laying your emotions out on a track, or laying your emotions out on an instrumental, or laying your emotions out on, writing. So I like this. You definitely get an A+ from me for sure. And I just love how it shows the versatility, man. And like, Heretic gets so much love too. Like, look how much love Heretic gets, man. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. So, with that said, man, shout out Lord Heretic. Thank you for the submission, homie. Much fucking love. I can't wait to hear more of this for sure, but I can't wait to hear more Lord Heretic in general. So, Everybody follow Lord Heretic on SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram. You guys know the dribbity drill. And much love, homie. And of course, all artists featured in today's episode and every episode will be linked in the description to YouTube re-upload. 2 more submissions left for the night. I have a big chest. No, you do not. But what's good, bananas? I hope you're well. There's one of my mods that I needed about 3 times tonight. Kappa. Damn. My bad. No, I'm just trolling, bro. I'm just trolling. It's always at the worst times, though. So yeah, 2 submissions left. You're good. MJ the Rapper. We haven't heard from MJ the Rapper in a minute. I believe. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've heard from MJ the Rapper, but MJ is literally a rapper in that sense. Definitely has one of the more unique sounds we've ever had on Music Mondays. So I'm excited to get into this. They submitted 2 tracks, MJ Moonlight and MJ featuring Brianna, Dreams. So we're gonna go with the visual, since tonight we've had like a super visual night, so we might as well keep it going, man. Let's get it. Pop this open a new tab. You guys know the drill. December 3rd, so not that old. Not at all. Coming from FB female rappers group, The Sound Lit. Yeah, like, I think MJ has to be one of the top females we've ever had on here, for sure. Top 3. 100%. But it's been a while since we've heard anything from them. So Brianna did the hook, and I assume MJ hits a couple verses, so let's get it. MJ the Rapper, Dreams. Hotel vibes, right? Yeah. Wow.
Then you die, it's whatever. I wonder where this guy is, he isn't very clever. The evil getting rich, the good getting screwed. Believing they ignored, yet they follow all the rules. Money buys happiness, but fame gets you greed. Give you all you want, but none of what you need. Slaving towards my dreams, I'm living with a gleam. Despite what I tweet, ain't nothing what it seems. I wonder what death is like. Am I really worth the fight? My sanity is out on strike. I'm ready to give up on me. I'm anti on this beat like grinding, yet I'm struggling. Minding my own business, yet I'm nosy while I'm juggling my dreams, my goals, the highs, the lows. Will I ever fold? Only Lord knows the final price to sell my soul. I'm watering my concrete and praying for a rose.
Wow.
My design is to go on my mind and transform my perception. But niggas paint illusions and I ain't here for deception. I'm fearful of rejection. I see it as a fail from the days of stopping fights when my folks were raising hell. Visualize in my sleep, muddy water steady draining from my tub, signifying that I'm barely maintaining. I can't even explain it. The shit that's in my head, all the promises and memories and words I never said. I wonder when my children bear the brunt of my said issues. That's even if I have kids. I am 30 out of my youth. The going back and forth about my life, that's not a sport. There's a difference between dreams and the truth always retort. God, I'm frightened of my destiny. My demons are ahead of me. I'm in this small apartment. Diamond nickels are important to acquire all I get. I ain't on some cabbage shit. Cause to make my dreams come true, I gotta speak my truth as proof.
Facts. Facts. Good fucking job, man. Good fucking job. So, let's talk about MJ here for a second, right? Because I remember the very first track, and I think only track MJ ever submitted to us. And it was a really, really emotional, sad fucking track where she was just laying her emotions on a beat. And I don't know how much musical advice I'd given her because the track was so sad that I just wanted to tell her to keep her head up and shit. I forget what episode it was. It was in the 40s or so, maybe. But, MJ, fuck, dude. Every artist we've listened to tonight has improved, like, fucking tenfold. If you were to hear the original track that MJ submitted to us, it was more so, like, bearing like your emotions on a track rather than like actually trying to make a cohesive track with those emotions. This is the latter. She definitely has improved like immensely. Like when I tell you an artist either saw the review or didn't, but like just has improvement, like fuck, dude, this is crazy. This is actually fucking crazy how many artists tonight have improved their sound like beyond what I really pictured. Because like some people don't return, you know what I mean? I tell them to improve their sound, or not improve their sound, but I give them critiques, tips, whatever. And some of them don't come back, some of them do, whatever. And then there's the consistent artists that are always here, coming through, getting their tracks played and shit. But MJ has just fucking wow. Let's break this one down, man. So we're going to talk about the instrumental, we're going to talk about vocals, we're going to talk about the overall theme of this track along with the visual. The instrumental is really, really good here. I think Dreams could have been the title of the instrumental alone, but the fact that the track is also called Dreams, just great. Just fucking great. I'd say you get like a little bit of an old school vibe with a bit of a modern tone. So I like this beat choice for this kind of track. I'm not gonna lie. Well produced. Beat sounds really, really solid. The vocals nice and crisp, not too overbearing. Melodies are not too overbearing either. It's good. I like the instrumental choice here for sure. A+ on that end, 100%. Vocals here. Now let's just start with the hook. Brianna was really a treat to hear on this hook, because I think not only do Brianna and MJ sort of mix well together, but I feel like they have this duo kind of thing going on here on this track, because Brianna brings this sort of just this soft kind of tone with her singing and some of the notes that she's hitting, and her cadence is just very dreamlike. And then MJ comes in with these like really like just powerful yet sort of energetic is the word, bars and lyrics where it's not super throwing off of the track, but she does talk about things where you could see, oh, it's like the good and the bad and the bad and the good, a very yin yang kind of track we have going on here. So I like the fact that the feature, or the hook, I guess, really is sort of separating themselves, and MJ was able to work around that, and I fuck with that a lot, because you guys know my drill with features, man. Like, as long as you're featuring on a track, or if you're featuring on a track, just try to do your own thing on the track, and, you know, bring something new, and try to make the feature worth it. And I think this is definitely one of those cases where Brianna was able to bring a softer sort of tone, while MJ really brought the heavy hitting reality sort of lyrics, and I like that a lot. But fuck me, dude. I'm proud of every artist tonight who has progressed from, like, fucking when I first saw you, when I first heard you, all that shit. Like, MJ is definitely one of those cases where the very first time I heard a track, I was like, okay, this could use some work. And then now to see, like, where she's come, wow. Progression is real, especially with this one, 100%. It took me a minute to kind of remember the submission. I was like, holy shit, wait a second. So yeah, man, needless to say, big on the feature here. And then MJ for sure did her thing here. I'm more impressed with the progression. The writing here is not, it's not too, like, overbearing and sad, or, like, reality dooming, but she does touch on things where it's just like, you know, keep your head up, you know, dreams, and just very, like, subjects where it's not, like, super positive, but you're not, like, fucking super negative either. Like, it's a very medium tone here, and I like that a lot, because you don't want to, because, like, the beat and the hook are perfect, so I feel like MJ was the perfect amount of sprinkled reality that this song needed. And of course, it's you know, her title track, so I like that vibe a lot. 100%. So vocals were great. The mix was nice on both ends. I like the writing, lyrics and flows a billion percent. So, instrumental great, vocals great. Let's talk about the overall theme. Definitely not like a track where it's very, like, it didn't remind me of the last submission that we had heard from her, but it was definitely a very, like, reality sort of up confidence kind of track where it's not sad, but it's definitely not positive either. And I like that, because it's called Dreams. Like, the title of the track is Dreams, and, like, it's the reality of, like, you know, never giving up on your dreams, but also, like, you know, being aware of the reality of chasing your dreams. You know, it's the yin and the yang, and I really like songs that do this. So this is a great track, just audio alone. So I like the theme. Really well done. The visual here is top fucking tier. I love the setting, the motel setting, and the minimal amount of scenes where you get this sort of one-on-one experience with MJ, where if you're watching this, you're, like, sort of, because it's in a motel, like, you feel, like, compelled to be focused on her, and, like, what she's feeling and what she's doing, and all these other things, right? Whereas it's just, like, these sometimes extravagant music videos can take away from, like, the actual point of the fucking song, and this is not the case at all. I feel like MJ definitely snapped on the visual. I'm not sure who did all the directing, shots, yada yada, but as far as filming and shit, Pink Cheek Visions, of course, but as far as, like, picking shots and just, like, locations and shit like that, no, whoever did that did a really great job. like bar none. I feel like the motel was like a really probably one of the better settings you could have picked for this track. Yeah. Mm, maybe a few others, but motel really did it justice. So you got like a fit change and not really like too many other scenes, and it keeps it real simple, you know? So, and of course, bonus points for being comfortable on camera as well. Being comfortable on camera is like such a big fucking deal. Especially when it comes to visuals and making good visuals, and MJ is no exception to that. Certainly, extremely comfortable on camera. And it was just good to watch, man. And it was just really good to watch and good to see progression here and see the pure like want to do better. You know what I mean? And 1.3K views ain't nothing to shake a stick at either. Like 1.3K in what? January, February, March, like what, 3 full months? Like, come on, bro. That's good. That's good. For independent underground artists, that's really good. So, I like this track, man. Shout out MJ. Thank you for the submission. Much fucking love. Everybody go follow MJ on YouTube, follow her on socials. MJ the rapper. And much fucking love. Thank you for the submission. And of course, per usual, every artist featured in today's episode and every episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. So, man, last track of the night. And last but most certainly not least, wait a second. Am I reading this right? 11-year-old singer-songwriter from Salford, Manchester. Are you serious? $11 years old? Okay. First time submitting artist. John Denton. 11-year-old singer-songwriter from Salford, Manchester, UK. Let's check it out. Anthem X, John Denton. Hey man, first time submitting artist. Let's hop right into this, man. Of course, no prior thoughts here. Let's see what's up. John Denton, Anthem X. Mad talented, not gonna lie. Oh, 100%.
Right. the feeling will say out you. Years and years for nothing else, but I'm alright. Weeks and weeks since the sun went down. Don't know what, but my life's been around. I just wanna hear some sound, but I'm alright. Look, you will go 1,000 times. It's in my mind. People say hello, they say goodbye. It's in my mind all the time.
Wow. You know, I was picturing Tony Hawk's American Wasteland like the whole time.
Turn that off and look like.
Yo, Bird, what's good, homie? Hope you're well. What a beast, bro.
This next one called Johnny B. Good, and probably not.
Wow. Impressive. Impressive, man. Interesting choice of sound, right? Like, I mean, it's very like it's literally all I could think of was Tony Hawk and like Tony Hawk's American Wasteland and how this is like such like a it's definitely an anthem. It's definitely an anthem. It feels like something that like I'm not sure who does drums on a lot of his tracks. John Denton is an 11-year-old singer from Salford, Manchester. Despite his young age, he's already gained a massive reputation on social media. He gigs all over the place. The Smiths, yeah, 100%. 100%. Arctic Monkeys, huh? Giving him cosigns? Is that what I'm reading here? Like John McQueen and much more. John continues to play gigs and write songs, and the future is looking bright. Good for him, man. Like, what's not to like about that? You know what I mean? Like, 11 years old, kind of like, sort of, really just trying to showcase their talents. Now, let's break this down here. So, for this track Anthem, we're definitely... Now, this is more of the sort of, I guess, like, live sort of band sound. It's definitely an interesting sound, but it's more so interesting to me because John seems to be, like, the star here, like, when it comes to guitar and, the vocals. Like, this is a great sort of, like, starting track, right? Because, like, I don't see... Yeah, so it's just that one single. So, yeah, man. What are my thoughts here? Instrumental's great. Instrumentally, it sounds like the kind of classic punk that you would hear in mainstream media, to be honest with you. That's why I just kept picturing like Tony Hawk, because it's just like, this is like such a banger. Like this is just instrumentally, it's everything that it needs to be, 100%. Definitely a solid mix. Shit like this is definitely not easy to mix, without a doubt. It's not like you really like pull out the plugins and shit, but like more so recording it and like getting it to sound right in the recording is a bitch. So I definitely know how difficult that can be. So without a doubt, I enjoyed this mix. But the instrumental was great, you know? Very fast, very upbeat. Mainly the guitars I'm a huge fan of here. But overall, it's definitely got a good fast vibe to it. But the vocals are something I want to talk about here. 11-year-old doing vocals like this. 11. What the fuck was I doing when I was 11? Doing something, but I wasn't recording vocals, that's for damn sure. So if John Denton here sticks with it, I could see his vocals being extremely just professional and crisp and just, oh my god, you could iron these out. So with that said, they're vocals, but they're an 11-year-old's vocals, right? So it's like as best as he could do. And like I feel like this kid is 100% on the right track. Like it sounds almost mature, but it's not really like it's more so. It's like, man, like when he's a teenager, can you imagine what this is gonna sound like? This is amazing. Really, really amazing. So, top tier, man. Like it's more so impressive than it is like worth critiquing, right? It's definitely impressive without a doubt. But it's a tough sound to get into. Because vocally it's demanding and instrumentally it's also demanding. So I'd like to see where this goes. I mean, Anthem X, I could definitely see, like I said, as a Tony Hawk song, mainstream media. You definitely see this in a movie for sure. Just one of those punk tracks that's a very, you could totally hear like the UK influence, and I love that about this. Like I love the influences here. I'd definitely like to know who are John's some of like earliest and favorite influences. I definitely like to know. But if he's getting vouches from other talented musicians, like shit, like even like the Smiths or, you know, artists like that, then he's definitely on the right track. You know what I mean? Definitely on the right track. As long as you're doing it for the right reasons and you really love this shit, man, good for you. Good for you. You definitely have a bright future ahead of you, without a doubt. Keep doing your thing. Keep making music. Keep loving music. And you're going to be exactly where you want to be one day. I mean, shit, playing in front of crowds is like already a huge fucking step, right? Like, playing in front of crowds is very nerve-wracking. It's very scary. It's very a big hump that some 20-year-olds still haven't even gotten over. So, really impressive to see, man. Really fucking impressive. And then to sing and play an instrument at the same time, I don't think a lot of people know how hard that is either. So, hella fucking talented, man. Hella fucking talented. John Denton, thank you for the submission, homie. Much love. Keep doing your thing. You got a bright future ahead of you. For sure. And make sure you follow John on all social media. John Denton Music. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on Spotify. Follow him on SoundCloud. Follow him everywhere, man. And that does it for everybody's submissions, man. Shout out to anybody who submitted tonight. Tonight was just an episode of progression and fucking just all of it, dude. It was great. It was truly great to see how many people actually have progressed and just I'm just shook. I'm just shook, man. So keep doing your thing, man. The progress is amazing. Every artist who submitted tonight, I appreciate you. Every artist who showed up tonight, I appreciate you. That was dope. That was really dope. Tonight was a special episode for sure. Shit, I'm 23 and still have yet to perform live. Shit, that's not a bad thing. Don't you worry about that. You know what I mean? But when it comes to an 11-year-old, it's like holy shit. You know? Appreciate what you... Yeah, of course, Mark, of course. I appreciate you even stopping by and chilling, to be honest. But we got something in the works. Yo, we got a lot of shit in the works. Believe that. Absolutely. And I actually fucking sat down to make music today, which was actually really good. So expect a whole lot of shit from me. But I'm definitely trying to send you beats. I'm trying to send a lot of artists beats, to be honest with you. There's a couple artists I want to work with. But yeah, man, shout out to anybody who came through and showed love today, man. Man, every artist, Dread, Offspring, fucking, my god, Bloodcat, Mark, of course, legit, shout out to anybody who came through, man. Anybody who comes through and chills during Music Mondays, bro, let's fucking go. Bananas, Bird, thank you for coming through as well. I was just trying to think of, like, artist-wise, but shit, even if you don't make music, even if you're never here, bro, and you just found Music Mondays in the fucking music section, you're like, who is this asshole? Thank you for lurking, man. I appreciate it. Next week, we'll be live for episode 60, man. 60 straight episodes. That is fucking crazy. Look-key, look forward to the podcast every week. Keeps my motivation high, for real. Well, you're gonna love next week's episode for sure. But I love that. I love that you guys actually can find some use of the show, and I can come through and get some shit off my chest when it comes to music and teach you guys shit, and just really am able to go through these reviews with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of this shit is really dope, man. Like to see how far Music Mondays has come is... it's fucking crazy. Like really fucking crazy. Yeah, next week we're gonna be doing sort of a underground history lesson. I'm going to pull up a couple old videos, shit that influenced me, shit that I think people need to see that are new generation. And we're just gonna talk about the underground next week, man. We're gonna talk about some really important shit. We're gonna do reviews as well, but it's gonna be sort of like a history lesson, you know? And I want to do reactions too. Maybe we'll watch like fucking somebody's something. We need to find some music reactions. We need music related things to react to. But I'm gonna come up with a bunch of videos and shit for the history lesson. I gotta see what I actually know. Yeah, facts. Because Mark, you've actually surprised me with some of the shit that you've known. So, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Because, like, I realized, like I said at the beginning of the show, but I realized, I was like, dude, like, there's so many people that are out here that really still genuinely think that you need, like, a budget or, you know, a label or, you know, haven't seen what Bones did for the scene, or people that, you know, have paved the way for us. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for people like Bones, man. So, with that said, episode 60 next week is going to be really dope. If you're interested in submitting for next week, submissions open tomorrow. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at All Music Mondays. That is the only place we are currently taking submissions for the podcast. So make sure you drop your links to your music portfolios or anything else you would like us to review, man. SoundCloud Sunday Volume 21 submissions open Wednesday. Be on the lookout for that if you're trying to make another playlist, man. Articles drop every Friday. I think that's about it, man. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, man, and you actually check out the VOD, shout out anybody who's watching on YouTube and liking the videos and subscribing and shit like that. You guys make the fucking world go round, and I see you. I see you. I got a lot of stuff planned for this whole year, man, and I just can't thank you guys enough. And the amount of progression we saw tonight, it just reminds me of why I do this and the difference that I can make, and then the difference that you guys make by being here and actually making it all worthwhile and supporting and just actually appreciating what we do. It's like really dope to have a little bit of the pure underground back, even if there isn't that many of us left. Like, I'm still gonna make sure that I keep my vision of this alive, and I teach every new artist and show every new artist what was possible and what is possible and why we're all here, with the ability to create crazy, obscure, loud, annoying, sad, emotional music. There's a reason we're all here for this, man. You know? I'm always like, am I out and I feel hidden? Nah, you good, homie. You Gucci. But no, it's just like, just the amount of people that come through and support, man. Because like, there was a point in time where I was uploading these VODs for about 30 episodes before it even got any likes besides myself. And which is fine. It's not like that's some like tragic thing. Like, bro, I've been doing this for almost 5 years. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like that's not what I'm saying. It's just like always having to like I've had to start over because I was always the guy helping everybody. I've had to start over like 3 times because every company, every platform, every group that I've worked with, it just falls the fuck apart. And eventually I just got the balls to like leave and just be done with people who don't fucking care about this scene, people who care about money, people who just fucking are talented as shit and lazy and don't want to fucking do anything with themselves. Like, I left all that because it's just like, I'm tired of becoming close to that and then having people change and people do this and do that. Yeah, well, now Zom's driving the fucking boat, okay? Fuck. Like, for some people, this is like some hobby shit. This is like, you know, I just want to see if I can make it. I'm talented. I'm this, I'm that. You know what I mean? Like, we just kind of, you know, like, I just make music and, you know, like, the amount of people that are talented as shit that I used to manage, do shit with, and just do shit for, that quit, that just were able to walk away is fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. And that it just says that they weren't meant for this shit, bro. Like, and they've even told me that themselves. Just not meant for it. And that's fine. But the reason why I'm so passionate about this shit, and the reason why I care so much, and the reason why I go through things like that, is because this is all I have. This is truly it for me. If I don't take care of Music Mondays, if I don't take care of Zom Slays, if I don't stream, if I don't do the things that I'm supposed to be doing here as an artist, as a creator, I have nothing. My bills don't get paid. For everybody else, it's not like that. So they don't have the drive and the reason and the ability to find more fun out of things because, like, this is all you have. Like, that's the thing. And that's what separates me from everybody the fuck else. So, with that said, man, shout out to anybody who's ever supported me, supported Music Mondays, and supports anybody involved with Music Mondays, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means more than you know, for sure. So, man, with that says, that fucking does it for episode 59 of Music Mondays, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really proud of all the artists featured today. Every single one. New, old, young, fucking everybody. Everybody, thank you. This will be on YouTube Saturday. You guys know the drill. Submissions open tomorrow. SoundCloud Sunday open tomorrow. Articles Friday. You can follow Music Mondays on all platforms at All Music Mondays. Twitter, Instagram, all the socials. Twitter is the most up to date. So if you want to know what's going on in Music Mondays, you want to know the fastest announcements, make sure you follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. and join our Discord, man. Exclamation point MM, or you can go to the link in our bio, man. Any of our bios has the Discord link. We're always in there chatting it up about music, art, everything, just bullshitting. Come join, come hang out, man. It's a great small little community, and we're always looking for new members, so come through. So, regular Zom stream in about 10 to 20 minutes. Again, shout out anybody who came through. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll see anybody else who's going to tune in about like 10, 20 minutes. If not, I'll see you guys next week for episode 60. And take care. Be safe. Enjoy yourselves. It's been your boy, Zom Slays. I'll see you next week. Later.